I'm going to stay this way into my entire life. What are they going to do to make this society better?
How important is it for you to get your own phone?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
I'm gonna actually interview Alexa in this vlog. I had a friend of mine, she emailed me. She said, hey Jorge, do you want to be part of this research on like Generation Z? And I was like, Generation Z? That's what Alexa, that's where she's from. She's from Generation Z. I'm actually gonna ask you questions about the past and just to kind of get to know you better, and so you guys can get to know her better as well. Let us know in the comments below what are your answers as well, okay? So she doesn't know I'm asking her these questions. Okay, here we go. Do you know what dial-up is?
Is it like something you use on your phone? Like,
yeah,
back in the days where you dial up somebody? What?
That answers the question.
Wait, no, wait. That makes no sense though, because dial-up is like
it's old school internet. Like before Wi-Fi and before the internet we have now, you're supposed to connect your internet to the wall, and it's supposed to dial a number. And then you got internet. Yeah?
I've never heard of that before. Why are you telling me this?
Next question. What if we couldn't use Google Maps to find our way around using our phones?
You can use a real map. Because of before Google Maps, there was just maps. There's also remembering.
Or you could do it Latino style and just be like, dale a la izquierda, next to the tree, make a right, and then go another left on the other tree. That's how we used to do it. Follow the stars.
Oh my God, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, you can totally use a map, and I would be totally down to use a map.
Can you imagine life without smartphones?
Yes. My grandma, they didn't have smartphones. They survived. I feel like people are even though I use the internet sometimes, people
just FYI, she doesn't have a cell phone. She's not allowed to have a cell phone. We don't even have tablets.
It's good though, because I think people are so caught up in smartphones that they don't know what it's really like to have fun. Like an example would be like my birthday party. My friends were using their phones, and I was trying to communicate with them without using their phones. They were doing something on their phone.
Snapchat.
So yeah, I think it would be really good to go explore and enjoy and be very adventurous. Like my teachers say, like how you also say, like use strategies to play in the forest, like play with twigs and pine cones. Instead, today we were sitting here on our phones.
Play with twigs, people.
I played pine cone soccer before.
Pine cone soccer.
Like.
See, back in my day, I didn't even have a ball. I used to play soccer with an old soda can. So that was my form of fun.
And Nayarit, and I went to go visit there, not a lot of people had phones. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty fun to do stuff without using a phone, because you get to see what it's really like to have fun instead of doing and staring at a screen all day. Like you have no idea how bad that is for you if you were to arch and sit in a position like that. So. Yes, I can think of a world without smartphones. That would make us.
So it's a good thing.
It's a good thing, because that would make us way more communicative with each other. We human beings, I feel like today we are like far away from each other.
How important is it for you to get your own phone?
I don't think it's that important, but I think one way that I'm thinking about right now, if I was going on a school trip or I was going to be gone for a very long time, I wouldn't be able to communicate with you guys. You know how my mom.
You could always write me a letter.
Well, what if there was no post offices where we live?
Then you could always get a pigeon. A pigeon can hold a letter.
No. That is not. That's
true. They did it. They did it on Game of Thrones. The birds send messages to people. Do you feel like technology is an important part of your life? Is it part of your identity?
I guess the type of person I am and the type of things I like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Besides manga and all those things. I think about it, especially since we're Generation Z, mm-hmm. we're growing up in an era where everything's technology, and that there might be like driverless cars going everywhere. Like technology is already part of my life every day, whether it's school purposes, whether it's outside purposes, whether it's going on a plane.
Another part of your identity is that you're a Latina.
Yes.
Did you know that 1 in 4 American teens are Latinos? How does it make you feel? Are you proud to be a Latina?
I'm proud. I'm proud of being a Latina because that's what makes me, that's my identity, and I need to be proud of it because there's so many people in this world that want to be someone that they're not. Like, I love being a Latina, okay? I have a beautiful family, and I feel like people will take, especially black and brown people, black and Latino people, in a really rude way. They will think of them differently, and people will, how, you just have to be very positive, and you need to accept who you are because that will make you you. You cannot be, if you are black, you cannot be Mexican, well, unless you live there, but you know what I mean. If you're Mexican, you cannot be Asian. You need to accept who you are because I feel like today everybody wants to be somebody.
Cultural appropriation?
Yeah, I feel like people don't appreciate who they are these days and they want to be someone that they're not.
But what if somebody wants to like the Japanese culture but they're Latinas? How do you deal with that?
Well, you let them. If they feel like they really love that culture and they want to be it, not in a way where they become Latina, but they become a Mexicano or you know what I mean, a country's in the Latin America citizen, and that's good. An example would be if I was to move to Japan and I wanted to be a Japanese citizen, I wouldn't be changing from my culture to their culture, but I'd just be moving there. So I guess I'm really proud to be a Latina, no matter if I like the Asian culture or not, because I'm going to stay this way until my entire life, okay? You were born with it, you have the blood, you have the skin. There is nothing in this world you can be able to do about it, no matter if you bleach your skin, actually.
Don't bleach your skin.
Don't bleach your skin. It's super bad for you.
Did you know Latinos watch more YouTube than the general population? Do you think that's true?
I'm not surprised.
Why are you not surprised?
I'm not surprised. A lot of my family.
Remember, Latinos are not just Mexicans, Salvadorians, South Americans, even people from Brazil.
Yep.
And then there's a different terminology, Hispanics, which gets more complex.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Puerto Ricans, Cubans.
I know what you mean.
Okay, good. What do you like most about YouTube?
Well, it's very culturally diverse in a way where a lot of people, they are able to be themselves and record. That's just what I really like about YouTube because, people, they have the chance to be who they want to be in front of a camera. And it's very fun. You can interact also with other people. That's, pretty much.
So overall, you like it?
I like YouTube.
Cool. All right, so the last question is, you've collaborated with some brands before as an influencer. How important is it to you for brands to speak to you and to try to relate to you? What special message would you like to send to brands?
I'm just joking.
It's a complicated question for a Generation Z person. That's all I have to say.
So my message to brands be, think of something that would really help us. And not
change people's lives.
Change people's lives also. What's their purpose? What are they gonna do to make this society better?
I like that. All right, cool. I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being part of this.
I like answering the questions.
Do you like it? I know. I see when you get your brain ticking. It's good.
I like it. I like answering questions. I think it's pretty fun.
Now it's your turn to answer the questions. Let us know in the comments below your answers to any of the questions that I asked. I'll put them on the description, so you guys can answer them in the comments. And don't forget to leave a like and let us know what you think about this video. And that's it. Any final thoughts?
Put some questions down below that I can answer.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I swear I have a library up in my room.